Okay, so this is Spiritas by Outlaw Effects. This came out in 2014. You can read full details on my website. Now, this is actually the carry case for the unit, but when you think about it, this was made maybe 10 years ago. Look how old it looks. I mean, it's very, very authentic. And what's nice about the carry case is it comes with, let's see here, it comes with an extra drawer at the bottom there, which you can load up with your, load up your props. This is the actual Spiritas unit itself, which I'm going to focus on in a moment. But I wanted to show you this carry case because I think if you could just use the Spiritas box on its own, or if you use the carry case, then I think it would be best if you put together a whole act. An evening of bizarre magic at the Porcupine, sort of thing I was talking about. And you've got the two drawers, you've got the drawer here and the drawer here, and you've got room here. So you've got a lot of room to load it up with stuff, plus you could use your pockets or whatever else you wanted to use. And but just look at the attention to detail here. This really does look like a genuine antique. So it's very, very impressive. But we're not going to do that anymore. The actual Spiritas unit in itself is very small. You can pretty much show everything. It's pretty clean. What's nice about this is there's no switches or anything like that, so it just seems very, very clean. Obviously, you're probably putting inside the drawer, either this drawer or the other drawer, some of the pieces you're going to use. And one of the things you were going to use would be this special rig. You can make this right in front of them if you want. I've chosen not to, just for speed. But you have a rig, and then you hang the spirit bell from the rig, just like that. And there you go. Now, whenever you want to, you're ready to do your standard spirit bell routines, answering questions or whatever. And so if you want the bell to ring, you just say, "Oh, hello." We've got something's happening, and you can kind of do single rings, or you can kind of let it go a bit more crazy. Just depends. I'm using the foot remote. You don't have quite the same control, but you have pretty good control on the foot remote. It's nice, of course, you can do everything with your hands then. So that's really nice. The other thing that this, and if you look on, if you look on this box, there's actually, you've got carved in here the words yes and yes and no and no. You may not be able to see that on the video, but you can see it when you're up close. And so what's nice is you can place the pendulum on here, and if you want to answer, you ask the question, is the porcupine the great place? No. What does that mean? So swinging back and forth to no, that's not so good. Is quality magic the best place to buy magic? You can see that's now going yes. That's better. Are you sure the porcupine's not the best place? You're not sure? No. Again, I'm not trying to show you a routine now, I'm just trying to show you some of the things you can do. What's nice about this whole setup is it has two units, so you can do more than one thing. So I was just looking in my box the sort of things you could do. And one thing I had a lot of fun with was different PK objects. So for instance, here we have just a harmless looking button, and it's just a whole button that fell off your grandfather's cardigan. But that can move or flip around, and that's just, it kind of depends on how you place it down, what goes on, but you can see there's some serious action there. My favorite is this gold ring. You can take it from your hand, or you can bring it from the box, but that, it actually flies off, which is is very impressive. I've got a, what does this say? One of these true false coins. Again, that may do, depends on what it is. You know. See, what's nice, it doesn't feel like just a straightforward magnet or anything like that. So here's an effect that would look really good with the Spiritas. This is Thayer's Eli's die box. It's certainly old enough and authentic enough, and I need a notepad. And you've got your die box there. You give it a shake. I'm going to make a quick prediction actually. I'll put down the number like that. And we're going to take 3 numbers from here. I'm going to shake it 3 times. So we start off with, we've got 6, 4, 11. This is the first one. And they can check these die out. There's nothing funny about them. Choose whatever numbers they want. Throw them inside. They can shake them up. So we got, what do you got? 5, 2, and 1 is an 8. Like that. Okay. Give it a good shake. All right, what do we have here now? We've got 11 plus 2 is 13. Add these together, we have 8, 11, 12, 32. 32 and 32 is the number I predicted at the beginning. So that's pretty cool. That's Eli's die box. Perfect for the Spiritas. The devil always knows the 7 deadly sins. Again, you're trying to choose non-PK effects. So here we have the 7 deadly sins. We have lust, sloth, greed, wrath, gluttony, pride, envy. And the devil always knows what's closest to your heart or closest to your desires. It's a bit of a giveaway for me, so I'm going to take lust out of the picture so we can't even choose that. So which one would you think is closest to your deepest, darkest desires? Gluttony? Yeah? Alright, it's interesting because you could have chosen pride and envy and you got an X on the back. Or you could have chosen sloth and greed, got an X on the back. Or wrath, and that would have an X on the back. All these X's except you chose gluttony. Remember how I said the devil always knows? There he is, that devil. Thank you.